First of all, thank you very much for being on our YouTube channel. Where are you guys from?
France, Paris.
Is this your first time in Japan?
Me, yes. Him, no. The second time.
Oh, second time. When was the first time for you to come
It
here?
was 18 years ago.
Wow. Did you find difference?
Not that
Like
much, except it's more easy when you just speak English and a little bit of Japanese. It was maybe harder the last time.
Oh, so you learned a little bit Japanese.
No, it was I learned a bit of Japanese like 20 years ago, so it was just before you came, and my Japanese now is worse.
What prompted you to learn Japan or Japanese?
I watched already anime and stuff like that, and I was very interested of Japanese culture.
The culture is like anime or manga and those things?
It came with that, but I also was interested of the food and cinema.
The way of life too.
Way of life.
Oh, I see. What interested you in Japan?
I've always felt like it's a country so different from ours, but in a good way, because I really love that everybody is very respectful, trying to do the right things and to respect each other. And I think we like that in France. And when I met Benoit like 12 years ago, he introduced me more to what he knows about Japan and Japanese culture. And we decided that we would go together. That's what we are doing today.
Oh, you guys are bonded by like a Japanese culture, maybe? That was a common kind of interest?
Me, I was not very.
Not really.
I didn't know much about Japan and Japanese culture. Just I was attracted to it. But I guess the more we know about Japan and Japanese people and way of life in general, the more together we feel close to that. And maybe.
Oh, I see. His behave is kind of like a Japanese style.
Me? No.
Not really?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. How long have you been in Japan this time?
It's like 1 week now, and still 2 weeks to go.
So you flew into Osaka or other places?
Tokyo.
Tokyo.
Tokyo, Haneda.
Oh, Haneda. Oh, I see. Not Narita.
Yes.
How many days spent in Tokyo area?
Just like 3 days.
We went for 2 days, then we went to Kamakura for about 2 days.
Oh, you went there?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. We loved it. Kamakura is wow, such a great spirit, and it's like a vacation town and very peaceful. We really love that. All the small little trains in the city. It's quite an atmosphere that we loved.
And like the Buddha. Maybe.
Yeah, of course. We went to see the Buddha and all the temples hidden in the forest and mountains all around. It was really fun. We really like that.
You went to the island too?
Enoshima?
Yes, Enoshima.
Yeah, we went to also, yeah.
So Tokyo, Kamakura, Enoshima, and then Hiroshima.
Oh, jump.
Yes, a big jump.
Big jump.
Is it by Shinkansen?
Yes,
Shinkansen.
Shinkansen. Very similar to our fast train in France.
Oh, very similar?
Yeah.
Is it Eurostar or something?
TGV.
TGV.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought that the TGV is between the England. Like
Eurostar
the UK.
is between UK and France.
Oh.
It's is it a TGV? Some kind of TGV, yes.
I think so. It's similar too.
The TGVs are all around the country, starting from Paris most of the time, but very spread everywhere in France.
I see. The Hiroshima, how was it?
We went to the
Peace
Peace Museum and
very moving.
Very moving.
We were so sad for Japan.
I didn't expect to be as much moved by
all the personal stories.
The crying and everything.
But it's very useful for people to visit this museum in order not to forget and to.
I think everybody should come
visit,
and visit
Hiroshima's Peace Museum.
Did you go to Miyajima?
Yeah. That was the next stop after Hiroshima.
Oh, It's in like the red gate
Yeah.
in the water.
That was really, really beautiful. And we met an old lady there that was running the hotel where we stopped, and she was so lovely and welcoming and warm. It felt like at home.
You stayed in that area?
Yes, just for one night.
One night,
night.
but I see.
And the deers everywhere.
Over there.
Yeah.
So it's different deer from Nara, maybe.
Yes, we're going to Nara in a few days, so we will check my own.
Oh, you will. What kind of food did you enjoy, or you didn't like?
We enjoyed everything, I guess. We hope to try okonomiyaki Osaka style.
Yeah.
Because we
Because
tried
we
okonomiyaki.
tried
Yes, in
the
Hiroshima.
one of Hiroshima.
Hiroshima, yes.
From Hiroshima, yeah.
Osaka, not yet.
Not yet.
Oh, okay, not
Maybe,
yet.
Maybe tonight.
I
Oh,
think.
okay.
And the
Yeah.
only thing about food that we are a little bit disappointed about is that we are vegetarians back in France, and
I
it's
see.
sometimes hard to find meals with no meat at all, no meat nor fish. So, just for the trip, we ate meat and fish, and it's okay because it's really good. But we were hoping to find more vegetarian-style dishes, especially because there are many Buddhist people that don't eat meat. So we were looking for that.
Yeah, we are not considerable about the vegetarian, maybe not yet in the restaurant, but I hope you find the
Yeah, but
good,
it's okay.
good food
We
for
are-
you guys.
We're really happy to try things we don't know and to discover new food and meals, so it's fine.
Yeah, but you are the first person. Yeah, knew there are two kinds of okonomiyaki in Hiroshima.
In Paris, we had, I think it was Osaka style okonomiyaki
Yeah,
in
I
Paris,
guess.
back home.
Oh.
So we are curious to see if they are the same as the one we experienced in Paris.
Do you have something you want to bring back to your country from Japan?
We're gonna take back many memories.
First of all,
First of all.
me, I hope to bring back a yukata, a nice yukata.
Ah,
Because I love the fact that it's not as elaborate as a kimono, but still really both relaxed and elegant. And I'm already fond of this kind of garments, so I hope to find one with a nice pattern on it that will remind me of Japan.
Yeah. Do you think you have a chance to wear them in?
Read that you are enticed to wear yukata when you are inside the temple with monks, so we will try that.
Oh, I see. And do you think it's useful in your country too? Yeah.
Maybe at home.
Oh,
You know, after a long
bath.
day of work, when the weather is hot, you feel nice because it's not that tight. It's
Loose.
roomy and breathable.
uh,
So I guess I will wear it. I will not bring some yukata back if it's not for wearing it. I will not be afraid to wear it. Maybe in the street. We'll see.
Finally, can you give our viewers who are looking forward to come to Japan or maybe considering come to Japan some advice or some comments to them?
Well, I would say first, do not be afraid because it's easier than you think to find your way or just ask to people. I would say also try to learn a few words of Japanese. It's always more polite and very appreciate, I think, to be able to say hello, to order your dish and so on. I think it's respectful and apart from that, just enjoy because everything is beautiful and people are so nice.
So nice, you feel safe everywhere.
Oh,
So it's really
Enjoy.
enjoyable.
Oh, I see. Thank you very much for sharing your
どうもありがとう。
experiences and ideas. It was very nice talking to you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. First of all, thank you very much for being on our YouTube channel. And may I ask where you're from?
I'm from Australia in Brisbane.
Brisbane.
I come from the country towns in Queensland, but right now, yeah, I live in Brisbane.
Oh, I see. Okay. Is this your first time?
Yeah, it's my first time overseas, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I came here for my brother's wedding.
Oh, for your brother's wedding?
Yeah, he married a Japanese woman.
Oh, I see, I see. Where's she from?
Tokyo, yeah, Tokyo. They got married in Nagareyama.
In Tokyo area. Oh, and it's already done? Or
Yeah.
you will? Oh,
Yeah. Last week. Yeah.
Congratulations to your brother.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, how did they meet? student?
She was studying abroad in Australia,
Oh.
and they went to the same university,
Oh.
and they met through a Japanese club.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. You're a student too, or
No, I studied a theatre degree, and I graduated that a few years ago.
you're just here for the wedding for him?
Yeah, but also to like travel around, because that was in Tokyo, and then we went to Kyoto, and Osaka, and yesterday Hiroshima and Miyajima. Yeah, and then today we're gonna go to Nagano.
Oh, what did you do? Like a special event besides like wedding? Did you do something in Tokyo?
No,
Yeah.
not really. We just walked around like Shinjuku and Shibuya, and went to bars like Golden Guy, and went out in a club in Shibuya. I don't remember what it was called, but yeah. Just a lot of whiskey, a lot of whiskey and cigarettes, and now my throat is. You can hear in my voice. My throat is destroyed because I was smoking too many cigarettes in the club last night.
You communicate with Japanese people?
Well, yeah, I can say like when we're together, I can be like, "Watashi tachi wa Australia-jin desu."
Oh, you speak Japanese?
I can say like arigatou gozaimasu, daijoubu, sumimasen. But Google Translate is the best. You can just speak into it, and then it just plays out Japanese. It's incredible.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So I had a taxi driver in Kyoto, and the whole trip we were just doing that back and forth, and we learned so much about each other.
Oh, there's no language problem.
I don't think so. People, if I go up to somebody and I just say, okay, it doesn't make sense. If I want to order one beer, if I go up to a bar and I say, "Sumimasen, ichi biru onegaishimasu," it's like, it doesn't make sense, but they understand what I'm saying, because I'm kind of saying one beer, please.
It's understandable.
Oh, okay.
At the bar, right?
Yeah, okay. So yeah, I met a guy yesterday who told me that doesn't make sense. he was Japanese.
Oh, I see.
Whatever. But
a beer and one at the bar.
Yeah,
you can
it makes sense.
Yeah, you can. I think.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, no, if I found every single time I've walked up to a Japanese person and been like, "Sumimasen," and then just asked them anything, they always help me. They go out of their way to help me. It's beautiful.
Because maybe you have a really basic but important phrases. That's why it's easy to contact.
I suppose.
And
Just
start.
a very little bit. Yeah.
How about like a surprising experiences?
I watched a lot of street interviews about in Japan before I came here. So a lot of things, there are still adjustments, like little things like having to carry this around because I have to put my rubbish in there. One thing that was interesting was feeling the tremors in the ground, like the earthquakes. And yeah, and that happens so often. And when I first got here, it was always like, whoa. And then I'd look around and like no one even notices.
What did you already experience? Earthquake in Japan?
A few times, yeah, but little ones.
Right, but really?
I think so. That's what it feels like. But when I'm in Australia, I don't really know all the science stuff, but I'm pretty sure like where I live, it's just very much like there's not going to be earthquakes.
Right.
So I don't know. It's my first experience with something like that. It's very interesting.
Yeah, especially when you're on your feet, it's hard to feel, I think. When you're sitting, then probably you can feel better.
Yeah.
For those who are not experienced before, maybe even though you're standing, maybe you felt. Do you have in your country or your hometown? Is there like a Japanese community, or are you surrounded by something Japanese things? Or
there is an area near where I live in Brisbane that is like largely populated by people from all sorts of different Asian countries. It's called Sunnybank, and there's lots of like there's massive complexes of restaurants, and there's like Japanese food and Vietnamese food and Chinese food, and a lot of people from all those cultures come and live in this area. I don't know why, but it's cool. But no, like not really. Yeah, I learned a little bit of Japanese in primary school.
History or?
No, just how to say like "wakarimashita."
The language.
Yeah, a little bit. And in high school we learned about some shoguns and emperors, and Tokugawa was a big one.
Edo Bakufu, Edo period.
Yeah. We learned about the Edo period. yeah, it's cool.
I see. How about, what do you think about the Japanese food?
Oh my god, it is just like unreal. There's this place in Osaka where I was staying called Lion Curry, and it has the most delicious meal I've ever eaten. It's so good. The curry is incredible, and the ramen is incredible, and the little balls of sushi are incredible. Everything that I've eaten so far is amazing. Even the ice creams at the konbini.
Oh, I see.
Just yeah.
So there is a name of curry, but they offer, or they
It was
have like a ramen and other things.
It was a curry store, and I just had like a chicken cutlet.
Oh.
Tonkatsu.
Are there something Japanese you wish existed in your country, your hometown, you are around?
I think the cheap cigarettes. But not because I want to smoke more cigarettes. I just think that when you make, with addictive things, when you make them very accessible to people, less people do it. And there are a lot of people in Japan who smoke, but I don't know. I feel like I see more in Australia, and maybe that's just because we can smoke wherever we want on the streets. But I don't know. I think that would be good. General level of respect. People in customer service. I work in customer service, but it seems like sometimes in customer service in Australia, people can be pretentious about their job. They act like they're more important than the customer, and it's not like the customer is this god. But the thing is, in Japan, there's always a level of respect, at least in my experience, and I think it's really beautiful. I think when you're open to a good experience, and you go into a place, and the person serving you is open to a good experience, you're gonna have a good experience. Yeah, I think that would be good. Service, cigarettes.
So you were kind of heavy smoker then?
No, not before I came here. I just really wanted to be in a jazz club and smoking a ciggy. My favorite place that I've been so far in Japan is in Kyoto. I don't remember what the area was, but there's a lot of bars, beautiful little shallow river that there was just hundreds of people sitting around and drinking and playing music, and me and my friend just sat by the water and we were just smoking a cigarette and drinking and talking to people. And
Is that Kamogawa?
Maybe.
There are too many places, or not many places smokable,
Yeah.
it's a prohibited. Most parts in Japan are prohibited with the smoking. And did you feel stressful about it, or?
Not me, because I'm not personally addicted in the way where I'm I need my next ciggy. I'm okay to wait. I don't care. So that's okay. I think it's a good thing that there's not many places to smoke, because that means that it's kind of a little bit taboo, at least a little bit, or it doesn't encourage people to smoke. So I don't know. I think that's a good thing.
Finally, do you have some advice or messages for those who are watching this YouTube and maybe thinking going to Japan or visiting Japan?
I think, everybody says this, but just learn a little bit. And if you don't learn a little bit, still get Google Translate, the app, and speak into it, because you're gonna have such a better time here if you just take that step and just engage with people. Because at least in my experience, 10 times out of 10 that I have engaged with a Japanese person, I've had a good time. So just do that. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for sharing your experiences and your thoughts.
Right.
It was nice talking to you.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
First of all, thank you very much for being on our YouTube channel. Where are you guys from?
We're from southwest of Germany.
What is it called? The city of?
The city is called Freiburg.
Is this your first time to Japan?
It's our first time, yes.
Did you have some an image of Japan before coming to Japan?
Yeah, I think we heard a lot that Japan is very traditional, that they follow some traditional rules, what they have established in the past. The people are very respectful to each other and also to tourists as well.
A lot of culture with the sumo. Kyoto has a lot of history, and Tokyo is really futuristic with a lot of people, a lot of technology.
You've seen sumo? like in the broadcast or something in Germany?
No,
Or just,
not that much. It's like more something we hear about.
I hear.
But we plan to go to see it in Tokyo.
Are you going to see Sumo?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
we
really?
planned. Yeah,
Wow.
not in
nice.
tournament. I read
Right.
that currently there are no tournaments, but they have this kind of possibility that you join the training sessions with them in
really?
Tokyo, and that's what we want to see. Yeah,
I see. How did you find it? In the internet? You could find
I
it?
googled for it. Yes, I searched for it.
Oh, so you were really small fan?
I think it's interesting to see it once in a lifetime because
Right. Oh.
like we're
oh.
once in Japan, so
Oh,
Yeah.
well, how many days you have spent already in Japan?
1 week, I guess.
Yes, now it's 1 week, and we have one more week
Yeah.
left
Yeah, maybe 10 more days.
So you flew into Osaka or
to Tokyo.
Tokyo?
Yes.
What did you do in Tokyo?
So we just passed Tokyo directly and drove to Hakone. And in the end, from our journey, we will be in Tokyo. No, we drove by Shinkansen.
You stopped at Hakone. You
Yes.
said? Did you?
Hakone and
Yamanakako.
yes,
Yes.
How was it? What
very
did you
nice.
think about
We
it?
went around the lake.
With the view of the Mount Fuji, that was beautiful to see. Famous mountain. Yeah.
Did you have something surprising thing over there?
I would say our accommodation. We had a traditional apartment. Yes. We slept on the futon. And so very traditional Japanese.
Yeah, it was a nice experience.
Yes.
Was it comfortable?
For me, yes. I slept very well.
You can be you can be honest. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, you can say.
Yeah.
No, for her, it was kind of comfortable. For me, it was really hard for my back, to be honest. Yes.
I
But
see.
it's nevertheless an interesting experience.
How many days you spent in Hakone? Then?
2 days.
yeah.
Yes.
And the onsen are also something really nice in Japan.
Did you go to the large, the public onsen or in your room?
It was in the hotel what they offered. Yes.
Or in your room then.
It was not in the room. It was a public one. Yes, with other Japanese.
Is it okay to be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like in Germany we have sauna, so it's comparable to sauna. Yes.
So you went to Kyoto after that? You said.
Yeah.
Did something special over there? Do you have a special memory or what did you do?
Yeah, we went to one of this. I don't remember the name, but it was a park with 10,000 shrines.
Oh,
So a
Yeah.
lot of shrines behind each other.
it's long, like a hallway.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
And we went the mountain up, and we also did a day trip to Nara.
So you fed
Yes.
deer.
Yes.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was funny.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Did you go to see the big Buddha
Yes.
over there?
Yes, that as well. Yes,
Yeah.
in the one temple. Yeah.
Did you see a hole over there? Yeah, inside of the Buddha building, there's a hole, size of I think the nose hole, and if you can go through it, you will be happy kind of future kind of
Oh
thing.
no,
But
we didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
But it's kind of the small, so
Okay.
it's maybe for the children.
I guess maybe
there
that
is
was
that
the
kind of-
thing in the end.
Yeah, I
Yes,
saw it.
there was a larger queue in front of
Yeah,
it and a
with-
lot of child.
Yeah, with a school, I guess, and a lot of children passed through it, so maybe it was.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Ah, that's this.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
nice.
Yeah. After, did you have some special activity or something in Osaka area?
We arrived like 2 hours ago.
Oh, 2
So
hours.
yeah,
Oh,
we didn't
okay.
see quite a lot until now. We went to the shrine, and right now here to the castle.
How about the food experiences?
I really like it. I think
Yeah.
we know Japanese kitchen a bit from Germany too.
Oh.
It's very good, like the sushi and the ramen. The fish is very good here,
Yeah.
and I think that everything you eat is from really high quality.
Yes, and I think it's a very healthy food as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
With all of the fish and the vegetables. If I compare it to other countries, I guess it's a very healthy and nevertheless fast kitchen what you have here. Yeah.
Have you traveled other like Asian country or?
Me not. I think you.
Yeah, I was in Cambodia and Singapore before.
did you see the big differences?
Yes,
Between-
it's really not the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any Japanese things you wish existed in your country?
Yes, a lot.
Can you list it up?
I think the train system,
Yes.
everything here is really well organized and it's really clean. The bathroom, everything is very clean. People are very helpful and open, friendly. The food is amazing and of high quality.
Yeah, I think it's this part to be respectful to
Yeah.
each other. And I listened before I came here to a podcast. It was about ikigai. I think this is something for you, like the sense of life. And if I see some people when they're doing their work or things like this, yeah, sometimes I can feel they maybe already found their ikigai. And that's something what I think is very interesting and could be also interesting for our country as well. Yeah.
Do you have some advice or comment to our the viewer who are thinking about coming to Japan, like hesitating coming to Japan?
I would really recommend Japan to everybody who loves culture, history, tradition. But also it's like, I don't think that we have like a cultural shock or anything. And we feel really comfortable here. Yeah.
It's not a big difference, or not a big different what I thought before coming to Japan. And also what I was a little bit worried about is the language, because of course there's a barrier, but nevertheless on all the places we have been now, it's always possible to speak in English kind of, and yeah, to communicate in any way. I guess it's easier than I thought it would be.
Oh, good.
And it's also a good country for people who want to be in huge cities, but as well for nature, to hike or something.
Yes, it has a lot of things which are here in Japan compared. So you can do different kind of things like visiting cities, visiting shrines, temples, go outside in the nature for hiking or onsen. So really a lot of various things to see.
Do you think it's too short?
Yes,
Would you like to come back to Japan?
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
extend it,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
possible. Like to see other islands as well, like
Yeah.
Okinawa, for example. I think that's beautiful.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe come back, or if possible, take a longer journey.
Yeah.
Please. We always welcome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
thank you for sharing your experiences and
Of
thoughts
course, yeah.
about Japan.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Nice talking to you.
Yes. Thank you for the interview.